Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one. The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Alex Telez. Ready for an awesome 3 p.m. show, Alex. The early show at noon was absolute heat. We had this Mahomes flex. We had a Tyreek Hill, Eli Manning. The flex and flex half and half series went bye-byes. More flexes to focus on at 3 p.m. though. Got an awesome speed flex in that Vault series, the Terry McLaurin Redskin flex. There's a Ray Lewis with a sick visor. Rob Gronkowski STS flex. A Calvin Johnson black and blue speed flex. It is an awesome helmet. We have in the practice squad that Joe Thomas flex. Most of the headliners left. Got a lot of good stuff across the break page. I can't wait to get started, Alex. How are you doing, my man?
Doing good. I got the wheel spin now. It's all good.
Let's go.
240.
We'll do that first.
Thank you, William.
Yes.
And then Moses, go ahead and pick a rep number from what's scrolling on the bottom. He does say, have a SIG Club rep.
Awesome. We can do
Go ahead
that
and grab
next,
that.
Moses. So let me pull up the randomizer here. Looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. 11 clicks. 11 clicks. Should be a lot of boxes during the 3 p.m. hour. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see. We have Slab, Diamonds, Vault, Jerseys, Practice Squad, and Can't Miss. I believe that's everything, Alex, right?
That's everything. We got 6
things up right
it's
now.
a beautiful thing.
So we've got ourselves... looks like this will be close to jerseys.
Perfect. We're going to have a chase.
There's a chase wheel spin this show. Actually, 2 wheel spins for the one we have from the earlier show
That's
that
right.
we were redoing. Alex got to figure it out between shows. Let me run that right now, actually, before we forget,
Get over
Alex.
with.
I know once we start, we'll forget. This is for the half and half in the early show. We did a wheel spin with 8 names short. We're respinning the wheel a second time to get the other 8 folks a chance to get in this wheel spin. 240 right there, it is correct. We're going, you know what, I'm going to go 6 clicks because that was the earlier show.
That works.
It is 11 for this show, just to clarify, but the dice roll was 6 in the earlier show. This is the earlier show wheel spin, so we'll go with the earlier show dice roll. 5 and 6 clicks. We got Michael Convey.
There you go.
Michael, let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1 if you're watching. And then we'll do the rep personal. Then we'll do the jersey break, which is full as well here. So let us, actually, you know what? If New Troop gives us a number, we'll do the rep first. If he does not give us a number, we'll go ahead and do the jersey break first. Let me copy and paste the numbers for him. I know we can't see him right now with the wheel up, but these are the numbers, Moses, that are available for your rep personal. Right there in the chat for you, brother. Michael will give you 20 seconds in case you're out there, Mr. Convey. 20 seconds in case Michael is lurking in the shadows here.
You do say it works better at 1.
It does work better on 1. Lindsey Everett, Nicholas Crane, Christian Trout, Joshua George, and Bruce Redler are the next one.
9 for the rep.
9 for the rep. We got you. I'm going to bet it's going to be a headliner because this guy got 3 headliners or 2 headliners and 1 filler flex with 1 spot in the last break earlier. All right, Michael, we'll start you on 1. Mini personal series. Oh, my goodness, Michael. $96 gift card, my man. Giving out money. $96. Mini personal series, clapping cheeks. As soon as the last can't miss jersey and mini get closed up. We run the mini personals that coincide with the mini break. The can't miss jersey and mini is 6 spots to go. Those 6 spots sell out. We drop the mini personal series as soon as that goes. It's an AJ Green, by the way, in the last one.
96.
Woo. 96. How do you like them apples, Colin? I call Colin Mr. 4, and I take his 4 and my 96. We get to 100, Alex. Sorry, Mr. Rudiso. I'm sorry. All right, let's see what the rep is. I'm calling a headliner because this guy is hotter than hot, Moses. He won 3 flexes in 1 spot in the last break. He has likely a $700.50 gift card coming up for the March Madness. And I said headliner. I don't lie.
Oh, man.
Trey McBride on the Rave helmet. One of the best tight ends in football. Over 1,000 receiving yards last year. Or Mr. Alex here. Over 1,000 receiving yards. Everyone said Marvin Harrison Jr. was the guy. This guy was the leading guy for Kyler Murray. Awesome Trey McBride Rave replica for Moses.
There you go, Moses. This guy's on a roll.
I'll leave this one out for now. Adds a little bit of color on the table. Very, very cool lid, to say the least. Like that one. Like that one quite a bit. I'm guessing that Clapping Cheeks might have some sort of personal to redeem for the minis. So don't you fret. That will go up soon, my man. Just got to get that can't miss closed out. All right, jersey break is coming up. 4th down jersey. We got Lindsey Everett, Nicholas Crane, Christian Trout, Joshua George, and Bruce Redler. Redler. Drop me a box number for the jersey single, guys. Ooh, okay. So who's got a boxy? And we are only 5 to go in that vault, by the way. The vault double, guys. Only 5 spots to go. Come and get them.
Yeah, vault should be a hot break.
I think so. Let me show it off real quick here. All the headliners are available except for the Emmitt Smith Speed Flex. Got names like the MVP quarterback Josh Allen, Hall of Famers Joe Montana, Joe Namath, Jerome Bettis. Got the sick STS Gronk, the Redskin Hydroflex McLaurin, Ray Lewis on that flex with the sick visor, Megatron, Max Crosby, the Triple Sign Giants, and Marshall Faulk. Right, Clapping Cheeks? That series was fire. Nick wants the wheel. Thank you, Nick. 1 out of 30. Let's see what we got for your box number here. All right, number 3 here. Number 3 for the jersey break. Let me get 3 off the ticker for the jerseys. That one is coming up. I would say yes, Clapping Cheeks. I do think, given how well it went, I got to talk to our series making team, but I would say we will do that in the future. Given how well it went, Alex, I do think that is something we expect to see in the future. Been a crazy past 2 days, says No Troop. Yesterday, I won a Brady and McLaurin Speed Flex in the last black and blue quad. And now you won yourself 3 flexes with 1 spot in the half and half quad. So what does that mean, Alex? That means that Moises, whatever his name is, he's got to keep it going in the break room, right?
He's got to play during my shows.
Alex is the key. And apparently you got to get in right now then.
Yeah.
Because Alex, you're not here tonight.
No,
It's the Alex key factor for Mr. Moses. It is 11 clicks for our spots here. 9, 10, and 11. All right, Colorado Piper. We'll see here in a second. Isn't that Christian? Christian Stroud, I believe, is Colorado. If that's in fact you, you've got the NFC North. Nicholas Crane, you've got the NFC South. NFC East is Joshua George. Bruce Redler in the NFC West. We got Lindsey Everett in the AFC North. Christian Stroud, AFC South. Lindsey Everett, AFC East. And Bruce Redler in the AFC West. We got ourselves a Niner, 49er, Mr. Bruce. We got a 4-time Super Bowl champion inscription. It is Eric Wright of the San Fran 49ers. Those great Niner teams in the 80s and 90s. A lot of love went to guys like Joe Montana, available in the vault. But you got to give some love to the defense as well. Nice job there, Bruce, on the Eric Wright jersey. I like winning. So does Bruce. Just like Bruce Wayne, the guy is a winner in the break room. Very nice. Very, very nice right there. Guys, let's get that vault knocked out. Think we'll do a rundown here in a little bit, looking at what the break page has to offer. Eric Wright, by the way, he was a superstar, one of my favorite players ever. I almost forgot for a second, Alex. Went to Mizzou. Second round pick out of Mizzou, 4-time Super Bowl champion, couple Pro Bowls, couple All-Pros. Terrific defensive corner for the Niners. Bruce Jr. says, thanks, you're welcome, man. You are very, very welcome, sir.
It's only
I'm getting
fitting.
a quick drink of water here.
Only fitting we start with the jersey, huh?
Right? Whenever we start with the jersey break, it means the show's going to be fire, Alex.
Got to keep up the heat.
That is our tradition here in the break room.
Is he Eric with a C or a K?
I think it's Eric with the C. I misspelled that one. Eric with the C. Eric Wright. Slabs left Todd include Lawrence Taylor, Marshall Faulk, Cam Newton, Jerome Bettis, Puka Nacua, Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, Eddie George, Deion Sanders, and Davante Adams. So that is plenty of headliners in the slabs. Alex, let's go ahead and drop the college. We might as well keep that heat rolling. We'll drop that college break for you guys. We are caught up on the breaks, so I will do a top-to-bottom rundown, which will include that new college series with some fun coming up in the break room, if you catch my drift. It's going to be a very, very fun series with one of the best helmets ever in the break room. I can say this with confidence. That college series is going to have the best college helmet we've ever had, Alex. I think that's a fair thing to say, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's going to be bedazzled, crystallized, diamonds, single, double, and quad for you guys. Only 30 boxes, right, Alex?
Only 30 boxes.
Only 30 boxes. So you guys will see in a second what the catch is there. But we'll do a rundown of every series in the room. Let me get that college on the ticker for everybody. Definitely think that should be a hot break today. All right, so I'll start our rundown with the practice squad. Speaking of hot breaks, I think we have everything but Jettas, I think, Alex. Is Nico
Collins also
We pulled the
got
Nico Collins flex. We are down to, let's see, practice squad, 25 boxes left, and we have 13 total headliners, including 12 photoed. Devin Hester's a secondary headliner.
That's wild.
I want to see what that's on. Jackson Smith-Njigba, now going to be the guy in Seattle, Aaron Jones. And then as for our photoed headliners, Warren Sapp on that beautiful white jersey, Hall of Fame D tackle for the Bucks. We got Deion Sanders on the Niners jersey. That's something different and rare. Now, speaking of all-time great defensive players, maybe the greatest of them all, Lawrence Taylor on the slap card, Jamar Chase Mini, Mr. Triple Crown in the NFL last year, Roger Staubach on the bicentennial lid, Hall of Fame quarterback for the Cowboys. Hines Ward authentic, one of my favorite football players ever. By the way, Steeler fans, Bradley Williams, right? Double up Hines Ward and a Joe Green Speed Flex in the AFC North. Actually, Alex, AFC North is a hot spot in this break. Look at this Joe Thomas Chrome Speed Flex. This is the most expensive autograph among any offensive lineman ever. I talked to the boss man. That's what he said.
Oh.
Most expensive auto for linemen. It's one of the best players that's ever played the offensive line. We have his whole resume on there. NFL, Iron Man, more than 10,000 snaps, Hall of Fame 23, 10 Pro Bowls, dog pound for life. That is awesome right there on the Joe Thomas Flex. This thing, again, this is worth over $1,000, Alex. Get it for as little as $50 in the single, or you can get 2 flexes, Joe Green, Joe Thomas, for $100 in that practice squad. That is a bargain. Here's that new college series, guys. This is only a 30-box series, and we have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 photoed headliners that can be won in the break, 16 photoed headliners, counting the bedazzled Patrick Mahomes prize helmet. This thing is absolutely stunning. It glitters, it shines. It's a Texas Tech crystallized Speed Flex. Patrick Mahomes, this thing is worth probably north of $5,000. Some of these online sometimes go for $8,000 and $9,000, the crystal helmets. But I know the crystals alone are over $1,000 in value. I know that to put them on alone, you got to pay over $1,000. I know that it's a Flex Mahomes, which is already around $3,000. So this thing is easily north of $5K. The Mahomes logo, that thing is absolutely sick. I will say this is a bonus prize. You cannot win this Mahomes Flex in the break. Every single name in this series, Alex, gets into a top spot entry for the Mahomes. So 30 boxes. There's 8 total spots. 240 names in this break. You buy, for example, let's just say you buy 80 of the 240 spots. You would have a 1 in 3 chance at Mahomes. You could buy potentially 1 spot on this break, which is, I believe, what is it, $93? What is the single?
It's 89?
89. Even better. Math is hard, Alex.
96? I forget exactly.
Well, let me refresh here. The single is 98.
98.
98. So you can win a helmet for Patrick Mahomes for that insane crystallized helmet for $98, Alex. You can actually get another Speed Flex. Lawrence Taylor, Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley. You win a Speed Flex, and that spot could be the spot that lands you Mahomes potentially. So it may be your only chance to get a Mahomes because I don't do college, says Jeff. That's true. Jeff does get all the Mahomeses. He won't be in the college break, apparently. It could be the only chance to get him, Alex.
So he says.
We'll see, right? 15 photoed headliners, by the way. They're all authentic helmets. All authentic helmets. And then we have 3 secondary headliners, 18 and 30 chance at a headliner in that break, guys. I mean, the names are great. Marcus Allen, Hall of Famer. Steve Smith on that insane Utah lid. The GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor, Speed Flex. The iconic Joe Montana on that gold lid. And there's a George Kittle, Mr. Tight End U at Iowa. Barry Sanders, authentic. A.J. Brown, authentic. We got a Ray Lewis, Miami 305, authentic. Saquon Flex. Terrell Davis. Tim Brown, Heisman helmet. Speaking of Heisman, triple signed Alabama Heisman. Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, and Devontae Smith.
Ooh.
That's a clean helmet, Alex.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Another Heisman, Eddie George. Another Heisman on the Heisman Speed Flex, Baker Mayfield. Then we do have Mike Evans in the Game Day College Series. This one is absolutely loaded, if you ask me. Already got a lot of heat to be had in that series in the college. Vault, this is a mix of authentics and reps. It's a Fire Vault series. It's called the Game Changers. Every single one of these headliners, game changers, Alex, right? 26 boxes left, 14 total headliners, and we actually have all 5 vault keys left too. Man,
Yeah.
that is crazy good. It is a 19 and 26 chance at a headliner or a vault key in here. Some massive names. One of the biggest and best running backs ever. Jerome Bettis is in here. And there's Joe Namath authentic, Joe Montana, Hall of Fame quarterbacks. There's a Giants triple signed. The pass rush that beat Brady, Strahan, Tuck, and Umanora. We got the Josh Allen, which that thing alone is worth over $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
The MVP quarterback. Marshall Faulk, full-size lid. Max Crosby. And then 4 flexes in here. 4 flexes in here. That includes this awesome Megatron. Calvin Johnson on that black and blue look to it. Rare autograph in the room. That is very, very clean on Megatron. Love that visor. The single season receiving yard record holder, Calvin Johnson. We don't get a lot of Redskin lids in the room. A lot of the Washington stuff tends to be Commanders. Let's show off the Mahomes. I like it, Alex. So here's that beautiful Hydro Speed Flex. It's a military helmet, the branches on the back, Scary Terry McLaurin. And here is perhaps the greatest visor in the history of Ultimate Autographs. This Ray Lewis visor is cold or hot. It is fire. My goodness. I absolutely love that visor. So guys, all the headliners left but Emmitt Smith. Come and get that Game Changer Vault. All the vault keys as well. Get that Salmon Saquon, Colorado. Only in that college series, my man. Come and get it. Slab break. Headliner ratios. 20 boxes left. We got 12 headliners in the slab. 10 of them are photoed. Lawrence Taylor, the GOAT defensive player. Marshall Faulk, one of the greatest running backs ever. Cam Newton, the former MVP. We got the bust Jerome Bettis on the Rams card, by the way. Puka Nacua, speaking of the Rams. We do have ourselves still available Ray Lewis, Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Another Cowboy, Deion Sanders. We got Devontae Adams, I believe, on a Packer rookie card. And 2 secondary headliners, Champ Bailey and Rondé Barber here in the slab cards. Diamond helmets, let me refresh here. Diamond helmets are all authentic. Every single box is a full-size authentic. We got ourselves only, I think it's, how many is it, Alex? You're right there. 8 diamonds left. 3 photoed headliners. That includes that incredible Trevor Lawrence NFL draft helmet with the #1 pick inscription. That's a clean helmet. Very rare helmet for T-Law. We do have more heat in there. That includes names like Lawrence Taylor, the GOAT defensive player, and Mike Evans, one of the most consistent receivers. Only guy ever to start his career with 11 1,000-yard receiving seasons in a row. Jerry Rice had 11 in a row, but he had 900-something his rookie year. So did not start with 11 in a row. So awesome series in the diamonds. Got the slabs up as a single. The vault, $93 for a speed flex. That is a bargain in the vault series. That's right, Clapping Cheeks. You know my man. You know what I'm talking about. $50 for a flex. Went over these names earlier in the practice squad. Everything but the Jettas and the Nico Collins still left. That Joe Thomas flex could be yours for $50. 1 box left in the can't miss jersey and mini. It is a secondary headliner, AJ Green. Once we pull that, it's going to be a mini helmet series going up. And then a pretty fresh jersey series loaded with headliners. Marshall Faulk, Fred Warner, Brian Urlacher, Michael Irvin, Tyreek Hill, Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis, the New York Jets sack exchange, A.J. Brown, Sauce Gardner, or in other words, every single headliner available. We have the mystery box tab. You can get jerseys or reps as personals. We do have a lot of rep headliners left, including Kurt Warner, Ricky Williams, Jared Allen, Randall Cunningham, Rondé Barber, Ty Law, and Kyron Williams are left in here. You can also get yourself the headliner package, $1849.99, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, and 1 authentic. Did you tell Mike we dropped it? Okay, perfect. So I don't have to tell him then. The college series is live. So, guys, let's look at that Mahomes helmet more closely. Look at this thing, Alex. This thing is insane. Bedazzled, crystallized Speed Flex, Patrick Mahomes, one of the best helmets I have ever seen in the break room, right? That is an incredible helmet. Strongly, strongly recommend this beautiful Patrick Mahomes helmet. It's got to be somewhere in the top 5 helmets in company history, right?
Oh, gotta be. I mean, it's a crystallized Mahomes helmet
Right?
on the Texas Tech.
That thing is nice.
Look at how that looks.
And guess what? All you got to do is get one spot in this break,
And you got a chance.
and you have a chance at the Mahomes helmet.
That's right.
So this thing is absolutely bananas. I mean, you can't even put a price thing on this because I've seen some of those helmets online. Some of these bedazzled flexes are going for, like I said, $9,000-$10,000.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
You have a Beckett letter of authenticity for that Mahomes, a little bit extra. There's also a separate letter of authenticity as well. That actually is JSA and Beckett certified.
Look at that.
Double certed, Alex, in case
Double.
you don't believe, right?
And there's a little crystal thing.
Oh, is this the Swarovski? What's the lady that does it? Certificate of authenticity right here. This is by Crystal Visions. And wow, it is Lori Davis, I believe. Artist's name. Swarovski's the medium. So you actually get 3 certs with this thing, Alex.
That's insane.
So that is pretty much legit.
That's one of those with bare minimum, you got to get one spot into the single at least.
At least you have a chance. I get that you don't want to always spend the bank, but you got to give yourself a chance. Oh, man. What is this? There's like all these other Swarovski things in here, Alex.
A lot going on here.
What is this here?
It's a lot of work put into that thing.
This was made in Austria, apparently.
How about that?
How about that, Alex? And what is this? Do you get you get a few little crystals in here as well. There's some crystals in here with it too.
I don't know if that's happened with any of the other ones.
I don't know. We've had this before,
Yeah.
but I've never seen the crystals. You get a few extra crystals as well with the Patrick Mahomes. So, like Alex said, I get it. You know, you're not guaranteed to win it. You got to get in the break. But I would put it this way. It is worth getting in at least one single spot. Obviously, by the way, there's 15 photo authentic headliners in 30 boxes. But if you're ever going to enter in the break room, we're talking about, you can make a case this being the best helmet in company history. You know why I'm going to make that case, Alex? Because we had the bedazzled Brady Flex, but it was white. It was basically like the lunar version of the Bucks Flex. This has the black, red, and white color scheme. It is super sharp. If not the best helmet in company history, certainly top 5, right?
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of customers that play the break room a lot. You got to get in for the best thing we've ever had, Alex, right?
Here's a great example. Michael Convey, he had one spot into a quad, one spot into a single for the half and half. He made the same amount of names, 240.
Yeah.
He won the wheel spin.
Yes, he did.
And that was with 2 spots. I mean, well, technically 5 because he got into a quad and a single, but he only bought 2 things.
So he had a 5 in 240 chance to win the wheel spin.
And he won.
So there you go. Lesson learned. Patrick Mahomes, Speed Flex. I see some folks are getting in that vault quad, looks like.
Yeah, Chris Stoddard.
Chris got in that vault quad. I know what Chris is looking for today. He is
He wants a
hunting
scary Terry.
the Terry McLaurin.
Oh, yeah.
We do not get a lot of Redskin helmets in the break room. The Redskin helmets are extremely rare. That is something different on the Scary Terry.
Bring it back. I think they even said, the family of the chief is like, bring it back.
Look, I'll tell you what. If you don't like the Redskin helmets or, the Commander helmets, regardless of what happens, and I plead the fifth on that one because it's a complicated situation, but one place you can get the Redskin helmets? Ultimate Autographs. Yeah. And they're autographed, and it's a military helmet. That Terry McLaurin is very, very cool.
The family's cool with it. I'm cool with it.
He is second in the league in receiving touchdowns last year.
Yeah, popped off.
Like him and Jaden Daniels could be a dynamic duo for
Oh, yeah.
years to come.
Mixing
Alex.
Debo now into that team.
Right?
Chris getting 3 spots into the college quad.
All right, so Chris wants that Mahomes lid. He's got himself, that's technically, what is that, 12 entries?
Yeah, 12 entries.
12 entries because it's a quad. So worst case right now, Chris has a 12 in 40 chance at getting the Mahomes. The bonus prize opened up at the end of the series. We're doing a top spot draw for all 240 slots taken. Remember, the quad gets your name in times 4 for that draw. So that's at the end. The bedazzled helmet, John Poole, by the way, is the guy that got the Tom Brady bedazzled helmet. So looking to add some more. It's Patrick Mahomes, John Poole. Incredible flex, Patty Mahomes.
You just got to be playing that break at some point.
Yes.
And better to do it sooner rather than later.
You know who should play this break? Moses.
He should.
He's on fire.
He's on fire, you're right.
He is on fire.
I will say Michael Convey got into that quad too, just because it's a good reference point. He got into that quad right away. He was in the first quad. And then he was in pretty early with the single, I believe, too.
Okay. So there you go.
Get your spots in quick.
Get your spots, guys. Make those moves. Make those moves.
You can't really put a price tag on it.
No, it's kind of hard because I'm seeing a lot of different prices for Mahomes flexes, and that's actually not even a flex. That's a bedazzled non-flex.
I remember Mike was asking Matt kind of like some price range for some stuff. And, I know sometimes these guys will be like, you guys are overvaluing the helmets here and there. Matt says we undervalue the bedazzled helmets.
That's what he said. That's what he said on that one. That's the college break, John. We are making it at a top spot draw at the end of the series. So there's going to be 240 names in there. You would have as many chances as the amount of spots you buy that are considered for a single break. So you get in a quad break, you get 1 spot in a quad. Your name is entered in 4 times out of the 240.
Double 2, single 1.
Yes. So come and get it. I'm seeing, again, this is just a reference point, but I was just kind of flipping through online. I did see a bedazzled Mahomes that was not a speed flex, which is less than a speed flex, going for $4,000 to $5,000, Alex. Yeah. This is a speed flex, so even more value on Patty Mahomes. So only way to get it is by getting into the college series. And I kind of think of it this way. Normally, if you lose a break, you lose a little bit of hope, Alex. There's a little bit of a crushing factor, right? If you lose a break in that college series, you're not done. You could just be getting started.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can lose the break and win the Mahomes, or best case, win the break and the Mahomes.
All right, here's what you got to do. You got to get 9 total spots into a quad. So buy 1 out, get 1 more spot. That gets you 36 entries. That's a 15% chance for number 15.
Ooh.
There you go.
How many quad spots?
9 total or just 36 total spots.
Okay, I got you.
I think that's the goal. You got to get 36 spots.
Okay. Something to think about if you're thinking 15's a lucky number.
15 for 15. It only makes sense.
He was 5 in college. Fun fact. 15, I know. I'm sorry. I'm ruining your theory, Alex. I like it. But he was number 5 in college.
You got triple his college number chances.
Okay, there you go. Triple his college
percentage-wise.
So hopefully that's making sense, guys, for the Mahomes bedazzled flex. And yeah, this has not come out yet. This is available in the series. Just to clarify, if you tune into the show, the Mahomes has not come out yet. That is the bonus prize at the end of the series.
Right, if you want a 5% chance, you need 12 entries.
12 entries for a 5% chance.
That's correct.
Okay. So there you go. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to think about, I know it feels weird. I think he was the 10th draft pick, Mahomes. I believe he was number 10, Alex.
So 24 entries.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just trying to talk out loud. Obviously, it goes without saying that Tom Brady in the 6th round was the greatest draft pick of all time.
Yeah.
But even with the 10th overall pick for Mahomes, that's still got to be among the best draft picks ever. Because we're talking about a guy that
was the 3rd quarterback taken.
3rd quarterback taken. Mitch Trubisky was the 1st.
Deshaun Watson, number 2.
Yeah. So, things 10th pick in 2017.
Nobody talks about Solomon Thomas getting picked by the 49ers, but they talk about Mitch Trubisky getting picked by the Bears.
There you go. But my point is, where would you put Mahomes on the greatest draft picks of all time list?
I mean,
Because could you make a case for him being the second best pick ever?
I was going to say that because he's the second best player ever. So wherever he gets
Behind
taken,
Brady,
he's
yeah.
the second best draft pick ever.
I mean, you take him with the 10th pick, you are doing pretty darn good.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is probably an all-time pick.
Late first round.
Late
That's
first
pretty
round.
good.
Josh Allen eventually, hopefully he gets a ring, and then you can throw him in there.
Yeah.
Dan Marino,
Dan Marino, late first round.
late first round.
Late first round for Dan Marino. By the way, Mahomes does have some college records. He's got the most passing yards in a game.
That Baker Mayfield game.
734, tied for the most. And the most offensive yards in a game, 819. So that is passing and rushing combined. This dude had 819 yards in a game.
What if you win the Baker Mayfield, who he was dueling in that game,
Yeah.
and then that entry spot gets you, boom, that guy.
Right?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of receivers that
Yeah.
went before
Jefferson
Justin
is also pretty good, Julian as well.
It's easier to go with quarterbacks because quarterbacks, you know, as everyone knows, the most valuable position
Sure.
in maybe all of sports. Yeah, that's a football.
Football. No, that's
Oh,
not the
was
right
that,
game.
was that the basketball score? I mean, because the football score wasn't far off, I thought.
That's not the one. What year was that?
Let's see.
Because Oklahoma won that game.
Mahomes versus
That's the way I'll
Baker
put it. Mahomes
college
Baker.
game.
I found it. Hey, it's on my mom's birthday, October
66 to
22nd.
59.
So this is the box score from that game. The box score from that game. We had 545 pass yards and 7 touchdown passes for Baker Mayfield, who's on a Heisman speed flex in this series. Mahomes had 734 yards and 5 touchdowns and 1 pick. Mahomes also had 12 carries for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. Baker only had 19 rush yards.
You want to know the craziest thing about all this? In
What's
that game,
that?
Mark Andrews only has 24 yards. Out of all those stats, and
Mark Andrews, the Ravens tight end, Joe Mixon, the running back.
Mixon popped off.
There's a lot of names we recognize here. D.D. Westbrook, that guy was good in college.
He just happened to go to the Jags, I think.
Yeah, that's the problem. So I was gonna say, what stat line would you rather have, Mahomes or Mayfield? Because obviously Baker had a lot better running backs, 309 rush yards. Texas Tech had 120 rush yards, 85 of which were Mahomes.
See, the thing with Mahomes is
Mahomes played the better game. That is 88
I was gonna
pass
say
attempts,
88
though.
pass attempts.
Oh my, 52 out of 88 though. That's not bad. That's pretty good. 7. So QBR was 91.5 for Mahomes, 98.1 for Baker.
Probably still Baker. Obviously, Mahomes has a lot more yards, but Baker, I mean, 545, 7 touchdowns, no picks.
Man.
It's still Baker.
What a game.
I mean, the 700 is just ridiculous to look at, but it's still Baker.
So, just for a reference point, Alex, the lowest scoring quarter in that game, only 23 points were scored in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, yeah.
And then things really, really took off from there. So Oklahoma was leading most of the way there, but Mahomes by himself made it interesting in that game. Let's see. So it was 51-45, 59-52, 66-52. So then, yeah, that was a crazy game, man. Absolutely
They cut it to a
wild game.
touchdown with 3 minutes left, and then it looks like Oklahoma just wound out the clock.
Ran the clock, yeah. Wow.
Good game.
It's so we had touchdown, fumble, touchdown. Oklahoma punted in this game, by the way, twice. Well, maybe even more. Twice that I've seen so far. Tech had a punt, turnover on downs, punt for Tech again. And these were like, I mean, look at these, Alex. We're talking about scoring drives.
Oh, yeah.
3 plays, 35. That's not a scoring drive, but 4 minutes, 42 seconds, 1 play, 41 yard, 425, 128, 8 plays, 80 yards. They were going to the line fast in this game. So 2 plays, 75 yards, 20 seconds for Oklahoma. That is crazy, guys. So come and get your spots. Let's get that Mahomes bedazzled speed flex. 5 to go in that quad, 7 to go in that double. And where's the single sitting at? 6 to go in the single. Brad says, woohoo, Brew Crew pulled out W in 12 innings. They have not won a lot of games early on, the Brewers.
That's their second win.
Okay, who they beat?
Just the Royals, I think, twice.
Royals twice. Okay. So part owner of the Royals, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, that's right. We've had him on a Chiefs Royals helmet before.
Yeah, those were cool.
Yeah.
You know how Jeff August is the Mahomes hunter. This guy, he actually is not even breaking technically anymore. I don't think for us, but he was breaking once a week, Chinmay, and every week he pulled a Mahomes helmet. Every time. I was like, don't let Chinmay near the Mahomes helmet.
You can only produce them now.
Chinmay, come on, man. The customers are like, please, let's see that Chinmay guy.
Yeah, they're like, get him more shifts.
Let him open up those Mahomes helmets.
Yeah.
Our guy Chinmay here in the house. So what do you guys want to break? Let me put this in the chat. What would you guys like to break? It is 3:52. Let's see. Let's talk about the most likely breaks to happen, Alex. So I would say immediately the college quad and single. 5 to go in the quad, 6 to go in the single. I would imagine we will see
Any of the vaults.
the vaults as well. But I think we'll see at least 2 of these college breaks. We got to see what happens. We got to get a chance at Mahomes. What's the best? You know what I think is the best helmet in my opinion in this college break? I think it's, obviously besides Mahomes. I know it's not a flex, but I love that golden chrome
Steve Smith.
Utah Steve Smith Senior
I was gonna say
helmet.
the same thing, that, and I think the Bama triple signed I like.
Yeah.
It's a different Bama helmet. I have not seen that one very much. I think we had Devontae Smith
We had Devontae Smith on that
just
one.
on that helmet, but triple signed Heisman winner. I
Have
like
you
that.
seen the video of like Mark Ingram next to Derrick Henry and how much
who
bigger
hasn't?
Henry
Who
is?
hasn't?
Isn't that wild, Alex?
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy.
It's like you next to Dom.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. It's your Thursday and Friday night.
Yeah.
Vault, I think, could break. 5 to go in the double, 6 to go in the quad. I always think to myself, where can I double up? What can I do in a double and a quad? Just to clarify, there's no pairings left, Alex.
No.
This is all the helmets by themselves. You can double up a Rob Gronkowski Speed Flex and a Josh Allen Salute to Service Authentic. Those 2 helmets combined, north of $2,000, probably closer to $2,500, between $2,000 and $3,000 in value. Those helmets combined for less than $200 in a double. You can get yourself, speaking of more than $2,000 in value, you can snag yourself the Terry McLaurin Hydro Speed Flex. Then you can get that triple sign Strahan, Tuck, and Umanora. Those 2 helmets combined worth over $2,000 in value. You can also get yourself in the AFC North, Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis, 1 spot, 2 helmets. Marshall Falk, Joe Montana, 1 spot, NFC East, 2 helmets. And I mentioned NFC West, but then I mentioned the Gronk and the Allen. You can get in a quad and get Gronk, Namath, and Josh Allen all with 1 spot, Alex. So when's the best time to enter in doubles and quads?
Early.
Unless we have like 4 boxes left and there's 3 NFC's headliners or something. Typically, early on in the series, there's more opportunities to double up, triple up, quadruple up. You want to be in these breaks early on in the series, man. That's where you want to be in these terrific breaks. So come and get these guys. Come and get these awesome autographed helmets in the vault.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm noticing some people getting into the practice squad double. Great break. But why not just use that same money and at least get into the college single?
Get a chance for the bedazzled Mahomes.
Exactly.
You mentioned practice squad double, though. That one is 5 to go. We do have some good double up options in there as well. Joe Green, Joe Thomas, Hines Ward, Jamar Chase. AFC North is loaded. We have some great options there. Lawrence Taylor, Roger Staubach, Herschel Walker in the NFC East. We got Deion Sanders, Patrick Peterson in the NFC West double up option. Bob Boulay in the house. Greetings from the hockey train tonight at MSG. Rangers versus the Wild at 6 p.m. Central Time.
Let's go, Bob.
And here I thought, Bob, you were watching the Barcelona Atletico Madrid Copa del Rey semifinal showdown.
He's watching us.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just thought he was gonna watch some, soccer this afternoon.
Hockey.
That's fair. So Mr. Hockey himself, Bob Boulay.
That's right.
So guys, 5 to go in that practice squad, 5 to go in that college quad. We got 5 to go in that vault. You and I always say this. Everyone says it on staff. You know what? Do you know why we say it? Because it's true. 3 or less is the magic number. Once the break is more than halfway there, it pops off right away.
Oh, yeah.
So that vault, 5 to go. That college, 5 to go. That practice squad, 5 to go. We get 1 or 2 orders in there, the break is none to go, just like that. So let's get them done. I'll drop some links in. I'll drop the live break page link in first. This is where you buy all your break spots. Then I will drop in all the links that are 5 or more to go.
Ooh, shots fired.
I was going to say, I was not going to fire shots at Bob, but since he fired at me, you know what I call hockey? The lesser version of soccer.
Ooh, shots fired back.
The world's game, baby.
Yeah.
Practice squad double, 5 spots to go. Josh, I think, said he was done for the day. Did have a rough afternoon, Wesley. He could be lurking, but he did say he's done for the day. Maybe regroup and come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
5 spots to go in the college quad. These links I'm dropping in are of series that should go down this show. 6 to go in the vault quad.
Let's get the vaults done. Chris wants the vaults. He's got 2 spots in the quad, 2 spots in the double now.
Okay.
Let's get it done.
He wants that Redskin lid. I don't blame him, Chris Stoddard.
Or how about the Megatron? I know he was hyping up the Megatron, rightfully so. That helmet's sick.
love Megatron, man.
Yeah.
5 spots to go in the vault double. So all these links in the chat, guys, are all breaks that I think should happen this show. And I'll drop in the college single as well. College single.
I mean, yeah, we got to be doing
6 to
college
go.
singles.
I would think $98 for this bedazzled Mahomes Speed Flex could be quite the bargain in that top spot draw at the end of the series. And just to clarify, this helmet has not come out. Only way to win it is at the end of the series, and you get some bonus crystals, Alex.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now-
Never happened before.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
So since I make these comments for Mike and Rip, because I like to mess with them Wednesday morning shows, the going rate was that if the Emmitt Smith Florida Mini didn't go,
Oh, I know.
I'd give it to Rip. And then for Mike, it was if it didn't go by Saturday, the Walter Payton photo, which it did go, just to clarify. If this Mahomes helmet, and this is going to go. There's no way it doesn't. But I leave the break room Friday night, Alex. I don't get back until Monday night. If this thing is not gone by the time I leave for the week, I'm going to keep it.
Oh.
I'm going to keep it.
I thought you were going to say if it's here when you come back on Monday.
No. If it's still here before I leave, it's coming back to the common house.
TJ?
And there's no vetoes from Matt.
This is a perfect time. I know you're always asking for new series. Brand new Fresh College series right now.
Right here.
All you got to do is get it 1 spot into any of them. That gets you an entry.
So just to clarify, TJ, it's a 30-box series, 8 spots, times 30 is 240. If you're in the quad, obviously 4 boxes come out, so you'll get yourself 4 entries. So let's just say, TJ, you buy total like 30 spots in the break. That could be 4 spots or in a quad. You would have a 30 and 240 chance or a 1 in 8 chance to win Mahomes. The more spots you win in the college series, the bigger chance you have at Mahomes. The more spots you buy.
Also, Chris, we say this a lot. He's got 5 spots in the college quad.
Ooh.
Just get the last 3.
Have a good evening, Bob. Signing off. We'll see you tomorrow, Bob, or later tonight. So, Alex, this is what I always say. 5 is like 16 in blackjack. It's kind of a tricky spot. It's close enough where I would probably make the recommendation, because I always say if you buy 6 or more in a break, then you might as well buy 8, because then you get yourself sniped. 5, I lean towards the same advice. I always tell the guys, if I'm playing the break room personally, I played with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 8 spots.
Yeah.
'Cause if you're more than halfway invested, you're already in so much. You give that opportunity to get sniped.
Yeah, I would say for me 1, 2, 4, or 8. Because if you're getting 3, you might as well get half.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. But I just want to have these guys have options.
Yeah.
So you might want to think about getting the other 3, Chris,
Just at that point.
so you don't get sniped.
I know it's buying out a whole break, but you already got 5.
He's already in.
What's 3 more at that point?
I was going to say, imagine if
And it's entry spots too. At this
you want to
point.
hear the crazy thing. Is he in the quad or the double? I seen 3 to go in the double.
Yeah, 2
Is
in
it
the
5
quad
in the
right
double?
there.
Let me refresh this thing. I could be wrong.
He's got 5 in the quad.
Okay, maybe it's just taking a second to reload.
Yeah, because he just bought 2 in the quad, and then he bought 3 earlier.
Well, there's 2 to go in the college quad. So is that the one he got into maybe?
He got another spot in the college quad. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the college quad.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the vault.
No,
okay.
no. Well, he's in both quads. But
Okay, I
I'm
got
saying
ya.
for the college
Yeah,
quad.
college quad is now down to 2 spots to
And
go.
he's got 6 of the spots. He's got all of them.
I was going to say, the only thing I can think of that he's trying to do is amass more entries for the Mahomes.
Yeah.
That could be his one.
Unless he's using gift cards right
But-
now slowly, but I don't
But
know.
still, you still want to win the helmets.
Yeah.
I get Mahomes is the best thing, but in here, and you can still double up in the college. You can see it by the slots. So, for example, what's a good double up option? We have Oklahoma State, Barry Sanders, compared with the Terrell Davis for Georgia. We have UNC in Utah, Lawrence Taylor Flex, Steve Smith Sr. helmet. That is very nice in there. So, a lot of options. Iowa, Ohio State. That could be Eddie George and George Kittle.
I think the
So-
best double up for me is probably you get Lawrence Taylor with the Steve Smith.
I agree with that.
Because, I mean, you get a speed flex with the Lawrence Taylor, but then you get what we both think is the coolest looking helmet in the Steve Smith.
I love Steve Smith Sr.
Yeah, we were getting him more and more.
We've
I like
had him
it.
more lately. Up until about a month ago,
Never.
I'd never seen a Steve Smith in the break room. Now we've had like 4 or 5, and I want more.
Correct. With the 4 entries. If you do the
Correct.
quad.
It's the same as the chase wheel spin, TJ.
Yep.
In the chase wheel spin, if you're in a single, you get your name in ×1. If you're in a quad, you get your name in ×4. So obviously, if you one spot in a single, you pay more money in a quad. We'll get you more entries in the quad.
Yeah.
So yes, if you get 1 spot in a quad, you get 4 entries. So in the quad, it's 4 times for every spot you buy. You buy 2 spots, 8 entries. You buy 3 spots, 12 entries. If you buy in just a single, though, it's 1 entry per spot you buy. It is just like the chase wheel spin, TJ. Hopefully that makes sense, my man. He says, I get it, thanks. You got it, brother. Obviously, it would be unfair to the guys buying the quad if they didn't get 4 times the guys buying the single. You buy in a quad box break, you got to get gifted something, right?
Yeah.
Got to get gifted something on those odds. And we are now 2 to go in that college quad. 2 to go. That is coming up, and 3 to go in the vault double. All the headliners that's in the college series, not a single one is gone yet. Every single one available. And then the vault, all the headliners still available, except for the Emmitt Smith. So everything in here is very much available, guys. What do you think? 31 people watching, Alex. Who's going to make the move? Who's making the move? 31 eyeballs.
All right, I numbered all it on the side.
You did?
so we know.
Oh, okay. Paranoia is striking,
Yeah.
Alex.
Yes.
So what do you most want to see in the break room other than obviously the Mahomes?
I want to see the Steve Smith. I think
Steve
that
Smith?
helmet is sick. We've seen him actually on just the normal Utah helmet, but that one's different, man. That one is sick. That one's cool.
They got to wear that in a game, I think.
Yeah, for real. That thing is sweet. Let me see that helmet.
When I played Madden, Alex, that was the guy I always drafted in Madden because of his speed rating. He was super fast. I had a thing back then. I'd have to either have T.O. or Moss as my first receiver. Of
course.
And then Steve Smith was my number 2 receiver,
Can't go wrong with that.
which is, a guy that's top 15 all time in receiving yards as your number. Actually, I think he's like top 10 all time.
Might be.
I think he's 8th behind Tim Brown.
Yeah.
Who's also in the series, by the way.
Yeah.
I actually like the Barry Sanders, too.
Yeah.
More than 2,600 rushing yards in a single college season. I think the team that held him to the least yards that year, good old Mizzou.
Not even Ashton Genty in a weak conference can take his record.
That's true. And Ashton Genty with the playoffs got an extra game, I believe.
Yeah. They tried to
so-
get him it too. They were feeding him at the end.
And-
Couldn't get it.
Struggle busing in that game.
But I think out of this series, the Steve Smith, out of the whole break room, the Megatron for me.
The Megatron out of the whole break room. Speaking of records and records that are not broken, more than 1,900 receiving yards, the single season receiving yard record. And we both know this very well, Alex. Megatron does not sign autographs often. Not a very common autograph. I haven't seen that exact helmet. I like the two-tone, the black and the blue. That is very, very clean. Too. Yeah, the old logo for Megatron. He was a guy that you go back and watch YouTube videos. 3 guys around him, and you were not stopping this man, Calvin Johnson.
The most physically imposing wide receiver ever?
Physically, probably. I mean, I think Moss was a little bit quicker. Calvin Johnson a little bit stronger. But
that's why I said physically.
Physically, like strength-wise.
Yeah,
like,
just big and strong.
But also still fast, though.
Yeah.
Also still fast
like
on Megatron. I also like that silver face mask as well. All right, Colorado says if it gets close, I've got a college single spot. I'm short on funds until 8:30 Mountain Time. What time is 8:30 Mountain Time for us, Alex?
I think that's just an hour back.
Okay, so 7:30 he's going to get the money.
No, it would be 9:30 our time.
9:30.
So 9:30 our time, 8:30. Mountain time. So it goes East Coast, Central, Mountain, then Pacific.
You're really good at the times. The only way I know Pacific is because that's how fantasy drafts are on Yahoo.
Yeah, because I know that's 2 hours back.
Yeah.
So, because my dream time zone to live in would be Mountain Time.
Oh.
I think it lines up perfectly for everything.
So the games are the West Coast, like
the West Coast
NBA
is too
games
early.
are earlier.
Yeah, but like the football games are too early, 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
11, that's like perfect.
Okay.
Then the night games start at like 6:20.
I'm up by 11 usually.
Well, yeah.
Usually.
It's the perfect time, though.
Sure.
The NBA night games are, instead of 9 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock. It's perfect.
Fair.
East Coast has it the worst.
8:30 Mountain Time. So I don't know if it's going to be still available, the college series. It could be, Alex, or it could not be. You could be playing with fire. Obviously, that quad is 2 to go. That'll put us at 26 just like that. So I am not sure if Colorado, if it's going to be there by 8:30 Mountain Time.
Well, I mean, we sold out of the half and half in 2.5 hours, which is right on time if the night show gets it all.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to do a few here. It's going to be close, man. I don't know.
Look, I do not advise you maxing out credit cards or putting money in your account you don't have. But if you do have $98, you know you're getting more at 8:30. Maybe, just maybe, you buy that one spot in the single. I don't know what your account is. I don't want you to get in trouble. But if you have enough in the account now, don't buy a quad, don't buy a million spots, but you might want to get your spot now, because that spot could land you Mahomes.
I say, if you got a good buddy, a good friend, be like, hey, just Zelle me or Venmo me $100 right now. I'll get it back to you at 8:30.
8:30 Mountain Time, right? Great question, Jared. Jared Menzer. So Jared, and this is actually not in the listing, but we'll explain it. So it's a 30-box series. There's 240 entries for the 30-box series. Basically, it's assuming it's all singles, right? So it's a quad is 4 boxes. If you get a spot in a quad, you would have 4 entries. So it's a 1 in 240 chance at Mahomes for every spot you buy.
Yeah.
You buy 100 spots in the college break, you would have almost a 50% chance to win.
Yeah.
So if you're in the quad, you get 1 spot in a quad, that's 4 entries for Mahomes. We open up this helmet at the end of the series.
Correct.
End of the series. So that's how you get the prize, Patrick Mahomes.
All right, I believe we're going to be doing a college quad. Chris did get it all.
Thank you, Chris.
Good move.
Thank you, Chris.
Regardless of what you win or not, obviously you want the big items. But
Right, Chris?
you just avoid getting the snipe now.
Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, Mr. Stoddards. In the college break, yes, Jared. That could only happen in the college break.
Yes.
Correct.
And we're 1 to go in that vault double, guys. Get that closed.
Vault double is probably on deck here. 15 minutes. Alex Del Barca gets to meet Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey finals. 15 minutes away. So who's got a number? We got 4 numbers from Chris.
Yeah, it's all Chris.
Chris absolutely loves multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9. Caroline and 12, Alex.
All right.
3, 6, 9, and 12. Thank you, Chris.
I'm just going to use this top 2, 3, 9, 100.
Okay. Sounds good. Good luck on the headliners, says Julian. Absolutely, Tootly. 10 to 11, and then 13 to 30. Do you think Chris is going to call 15, 18, 21, and 24 in the next break, Alex? It's possible.
Keep on brand.
I will slide these items down for you, good sir. All right, I'll get started with box 3. I won't read the spots because Chris has them all. He's got them all. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here in the college? Hey, I absolutely love this helmet. It's the Miami 305. Come on out, Ray Ray. It is Ray Lewis on the Hurricane Authentic. Throw up that U, baby. Chris Stoddard, NFL's all-time tackle leader, but got it all started in Miami. Ray Lewis.
All about the U.
Man, that is nice. Just seems like a Miami player. Just a tough dude. Ray Lewis. Very, very cool.
I mean, he's going to make you run through a brick wall.
Right? Former first-team All-American at Miami. Like I said, 13-time Pro Bowler in the NFL. Most career tackles NFL history. Ray Lewis. I'm going to keep this one out. This is a good one.
Yeah.
I like this helmet. This is Ray Lewis. Miami 305. This is very clean for Chris. You're talking about the entry, and you're keeping the same number, Alex?
Yeah, I'm sticking
Okay.
to that top one. Just makes it nice and easy.
Okay. But I'm going to write these up true to whatever it's in there. Ray Lewis, the 239-106. Congrats, Chris. Nice helmet. Nice start. I mean, it is a 50% chance at a photo headliner, Alex.
Yeah.
Kind of like those odds. I kind of like those odds. Put the Ray Lewis up here for now.
I can move the Mahomes stuff.
Yeah, we can have them by you, and I can show it off later if need be. Oh, another heavy one, man.
Maybe
Could
Chris
it be
has the
another
strat.
authentic headliner, perhaps? Could be another authentic headliner on the way next, ladies and gents. Ooh. I like this one. I like this one. Very clean with that beautiful red on the white helmet. A.J. Brown on Ole Miss. One of the best receivers in the NFL. He's been a top 5 guy in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns in the past. Pro Bowler, Mr. A.J. Brown, Super Bowl champion, and part of a pretty good run of Ole Miss receivers. A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf. They got some dudes. That is obviously all Chris. The Ole Miss spot. Back-to-back headliners, Ray Lewis and A.J. Brown. Very nice. And hey, he's got himself entries for the Mahomes now. That would be what? Already got 32 entries out of the 240 already, Alex. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you got some options there, Chris. You got some options.
I was saying like this. Like I was going to, for the winner sheet, put them all with that number.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I could do that, Alex. You probably got to change the one that I already sent your way. I get what you're saying. Okay, that's fine.
Keep it all the same order number.
No problem. Yeah, just make sure you change that one, and then we're good. AB11, A.J. Brown. Here we go. Colorado got another spot in that college double. Let's go. I need more folks to play so I can keep gifting, says Chris. Okay.
Hey, I'll
We'll take your helmets, Chris. We don't have to change order numbers for us. We're just kidding.
No.
Or are we? I don't know. Are we?
I'm only kidding if you want me to be kidding.
I like the A.J. Brown helmet. I like the Ray Lewis helmet.
You can't
These
like
are
it.
nice.
You're a Mizzou fan. It's Ole Miss.
They're not a direct rival.
Hey, it's in the SEC.
I like the SEC, though. I don't know. SEC schools
Just means more.
hate each other when they play each other, but then when the SEC is in the college football playoff, they cheer for them. Speaking of SEC helmets, it's the other Tigers, Alex. The LSU Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Patrick Peterson, former superstar at LSU, 8-time Pro Bowler in the NFL. Very nice lid right there on Patrick Peterson.
Very nice.
That is very, very clean. He was a former All-American in 2010. Jim Thorpe, Chuck Bednarik Award, Jack Tatum Trophy as well. Guy was awesome. That is why he was the 5th overall pick in the 2011 draft. Patrick Peterson.
He was awesome. Yeah, he was insane in college and the pros.
And the pros. This is a guy that I think is probably going to be a pro and a college football Hall of Famer. It's going to take a while, but I do think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about a guy in both Hall of Fames, Patrick Peterson. Very cool. A UMaine Pat Ricard helmet in the break? I don't know about that one, Jared. We'll see. That is very, very niche.
I've said it before, but it's not a mean thing, but we get good players.
Ooh, yeah.
He's not,
He's not wrong.
He's not good enough. Obviously he's good and he's in the NFL, but legends, Pro Bowlers.
I don't know about a Pat Fitzgerald dual sign, Jeff. That's going to be very hard to get. But there's a lot of cool stuff in this college break. No doubt about that. And one of my favorite college helmets, the classic LSU Tiger. That is awesome, right?
Why did I think I heard? Oh, yeah, I did hear Pat Ricard.
You did hear Pat Ricard. You did hear that there's multiple helmets being thrown out there right now, Alex.
Bless you.
I will say, bless you, Nicolette. I will say of the helmets that, we're always open to suggestions, but some names are harder to get than others, right? Yeah, only UMaine player that made a name in the NFL.
Fair enough.
Look, everyone's got their school.
Yeah.
I want more Brady Cook and Nick Bolton helmets, Drew Lock Mizzou helmets. I get it, Jared. I want my Mizzou guys as well. What are we doing, Matt?
We actually have seen Brady Cook.
We have seen Brady Cook and Nick Bolton.
Nick Bolton at least makes sense. Brady Cook.
No Drew Lock, though.
Rightfully so.
Love Drew Lock. He was a beast in college. Maybe we get a Chase Daniel. He was a Heisman Trophy finalist. He was? Yes, sir. No, it was a good year. Sam Bradford, I believe, won that year. He was a Heisman Trophy finalist. He was an amazing college quarterback, Mr. Chase Daniel. All right, 12 coming up. I know he doesn't sign a lot, but Jeremy Maclin just got inducted in the College Football Hall of Fame. Mizzou Tiger. Kellen Winslow, we can see. That's a possibility. Everyone wants their school, man, and I get it for sure. Ooh, here's a good one. One of the most iconic college football programs.
Ooh.
How about Eddie George on Ohio State?
Yeah.
The Buckeye lid. Eddie George with the silver ink on the black helmet. And we got the Buckeyes on the back.
I like that.
That is a very, very clean Eddie George helmet. Former Heisman Trophy winning in college. One of the best college backs ever. Terrific in the pros as well. More than 10,000 rushing yards. The Tennessee Titans all-time leading rusher. Very nice, Chris. Very, very nice on the Buckeye lid. Ohio State. Chris Stoddard, the big dog, the big-time winner in this break. Trying to see where Ohio State's on here, Alex. Oh, OSU for Chris at the bottom there. There we go. Exactly right, Shoe Dog. That's what I'm saying. Where the heck is the Mizzou spot?
Don't encourage it.
Come on.
Don't encourage it.
Come on, Matt. I'm going to start calling Matt at midnight when I leave the office and ask him about the Mizzou helmets.
Where's the U of I spot? Where's the Iowa State spot?
Look,
Come on.
We have U of I often in here. We had Chase Brown in the last college break. We've had Dick Butkus. We've had Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah.
There's been a lot more Illinois
better names
than Mizzou.
Or give me the Iowa State spots. Let me see Purdy, David Montgomery.
We
Brees
want
Hall.
Mizzou. Say it with me, guys. We want Mizzou. We want Mizzou. I feel like a customer right now.
You got to advance out of the first round.
Mizzou actually beat Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl a couple years ago. Just saying. They were not far off the college football playoff this last year with the expanded field. So we'll see. They are losing a lot of guys this year, but we'll see what happens with my Tigers. Nice job, Chris. Eddie George, the Heisman Trophy winner at Ohio State. We do have a vault coming up.
Yes, sir.
Put this one up here.
Yeah.
Why not? It could be a college video for the show. Could be a college video coming up. Game changers, Jeff Stowe, Joshua Cook. We got Chris Stoddard, Jared Menzer.
Stolen Heisman.
Stolen Heisman, says Julian. Who did he steal it from? What year did he win? I think it was 95, I believe he won. Trying to remember who the other guys were in 95, Alex. Tommy Frazier? Is that right? Nebraska quarterback? I mean, Tommy Frazier was really good. I will say that. No doubt about that. Tommy Frazier was a beast.
QBs always get the edge.
Yeah, but the running back got it. So that's why it was stolen, apparently.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Jeff, Joshua, Jeff, Chris, and Jared. Who's got 2 box numbers? I'm guessing he's talking about Tommy Frazier. Now, he was a terrific Nebraska quarterback at the time.
And Nebraska football not as great lately, but they got baby Mahomes.
Yeah, they do. They have the guy that wants to be this guy.
Wants to be.
You know
Showed
what?
a couple flashes.
He's had some moments.
He was a freshman.
There's worse people to imitate. Worse things you can do.
He just goes a little too much with it.
I don't know if you saw yesterday, and the fan boy in me was freaking out, Alex. There was a World Cup promo shoot.
Oh, man.
Messi and Mahomes together.
Oh, my God.
I lost it.
You must have been sweating.
I was sweating. It was cool, man. It was very cool. No numbers out of the vault. I'm going to let the wheel pick here. The slabs go Henry whenever they fill up, my man.
Yeah.
Could be in 5 minutes. It could be in 5 hours. We don't know whenever the break is full. How close is the slab break?
Single is 6 to go. The double's wide open. So, I mean, that's how any of our breaks
is
work.
Henry in the single?
I don't have a Henry in anything.
So, Henry, you might have been in slabs that went off earlier today. I know we broke slabs at 9 and at noon both.
Unless you go by something else other than Henry.
Yes. Do you have an order number, Henry? We can try to help you out, but I'm guessing your slab break already happened. 22, Alex, for the first vault number. 22 is available. Actually, I mean, almost all of these are available. It's a new series. Almost all should be available here. Oh, we just bought a single. Under what name, Henry? We don't have a Henry, but if you have an order number, we can confirm. It's my dog's name, Little Henry. He's got a lot of new followers on Instagram because he was on the show the other day.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Are you following him, Alex? Oh, come on. Robbie follows him.
Of course he does.
Robbie follows him.
That guy got called a kiss aid not too long ago. That's what that is.
I don't know. Henry's cool. It has nothing to do with me. Henry's a cool guy. We got 9 coming up here. 9 and 22. Alrighty, guys. Vault double coming up. We'll throw you guys in the randomizer. I think it's 11 clicks on the dice roll. Didn't have to dice roll for the rep personal or the college, which was all Chris. So gonna end up using the dice roller here. 11 clicks. I know we did hop on a little bit later than usual with the late noon show. But 4:25, guys. We'll go as late as you guys want, up until about 5:30. 5:45 being the absolute cutoff. But if it's not busy, we'll go to about 5:05. We do have a 6 p.m. crew. It's going to be Mike and Steven tonight. Oh. Mike has been putting in a lot of these night shifts lately. Did a really good job last night, Alex. Mr. Mike.
Here we go. I got you under Frank.
Frank the Tank. Now we got 10 and we got 11 clicks on that order number.
Yeah, you got the first spot in that break. Then I got a newcomer, Anthony, right behind you. So 6 to go in that.
Awesome.
As soon as those spots get sold out, we'll do that break.
Awesome. So pretty simple for Chris. He wants an NFC hit. Chris has the entire NFC. I know he's specifically looking for that Hydro Speedflex Terry McLaurin and the Calvin Johnson. So he's got probably the two best spots in this break. Jeff Stoll says, I want that Ray Lewis flex in the AFC North. Jeff has the AFC South. Joshua Cook has the AFC East. And Jared Menzer in the AFC West. We got 9, and we got 22 coming up. He says, that's me. Thanks, guys. We got you, sir. Yeah, so I'm hoping that happens this show, Henry. It is, I would say 50-50 about this show. But if not this show, I'd say most likely it will break during the 6 p.m. show if we don't get it done this show. In the crazy off chance it does not break at 6, then it will happen tomorrow at 9. Whatever break spots don't fill up in a given show, they carry over to the next show. We're on 9, 12, 3, and 6 Central Time every single day. Jay Stowe, it is unlikely that Speedflex, I doubt anybody's going to trade that helmet. He is in the break, though. I was going to say, if you want to get the Megatron, be in the break. Jeff is in the break. So he's already got some spots here looking for Megatron. Where did I say, Alex? 90% of trades on flexes in the break room get shut down. So it is very, very unlikely anyone would consider trading that helmet. But hey, put your name out there just in the off chance someone does. They know that you might want it, right? Kyle Pitts on the Lunar Authentic. Very talented tight end out of Florida. He was a top 5 pick, Alex. Had more than 1,000 yards receiving his rookie year. Up and down, but I think him and Michael Penix could be a nice combo. I believe he caught Michael Penix's first ever touchdown pass.
Oh, how about that?
So Chris Stoddard, congrats on the Kyle Pitts full-size Authentic for the Falcons Lunar with the red ink.
Yeah, a lot of potential, still young. I think I actually remember when Dom was training, he said your girlfriend at the time, now fiance, should break up with you because you told her to draft Kyle Pitts.
Yes. And you know what? Maybe next year it might be smarter to draft him. He's only going to get better, man. Oh, there you go, Henry. Occupying himself, breaking tops. Chrome sounds like a card guy. Now, what's great about our break room, I think this is what makes us stand out compared to all other places, Alex. We have football helmets. We have jerseys. We have slab cards. We have replica helmets. We even have baseball, basketball sometimes. We got an array of options for everybody. We have NFL. We have college. We got it all here in the break room. All sorts of price points, all sorts of memorabilia, all sorts of team. We check all the boxes.
Yeah, and occasionally, I would say usually once a week, if not every other week, we get the 1 in 4, which has hockey. It's got golf sometimes. It's got just actors, musicians, you name it.
Basketball, baseball, soccer sometimes. So I will say I will consider us to be the king of helmets. Like the best place in the world for autograph helmets is Ultimate Autographs. We have awesome jerseys, slab cards as well, mini helmets, but the full-size authentic helmets, I would say that's kind of our niche, our bread and butter. That's what we excel at. That's really the best stuff we offer for you guys, the authentic helmets.
Oh, yeah.
The Ultimate Autograph Authentic Helmet Kings.
What we do.
I love helmets. I absolutely love helmets.
I mean, look at that bedazzled one.
Right?
All it takes is one spot into a college break, and you can...
Chris is looking like a possibility on that Mahomes helmet. Chris is looking like a possibility on the Mahomes helmet. You did message Mike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm not going to message him on that. All right, full-size rep coming up next. Full-size replica.
Those are the tiny bags, I think.
Yeah, right? Oh, great, Alex. So much to look forward to.
Last series, hopefully.
Here's a very underrated guy. One of the best young corners in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Christian Gonzalez. Very, very nice right there on the AFC East for Joshua Cook.
There you go. I like that one. I mean, I think an all-pro last year. First or second team.
Yeah.
Really good,
I mean,
really young.
If this guy is healthy, he is nonstop beast for the Patriots. Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, gets Mike Vrabel as his coach now. They signed Carlton Davis, so that's a great 1-2 punch at corner.
second team All-Pro last
In
year.
his second year. His first year, honestly, he could have even gotten it, but he got hurt.
Yeah, I only played 4 games year
Yeah.
one. 16 games this last year, second team All-Pro. He was also 5th in comeback player of the year voting.
Yeah,
Christian
he's really
Gonzalez. Did you see Chris's comment there? He wants to gift the Kyle Pitts to Joshua Cook.
All right, that
So
works.
Josh is actually going to get 2 helmets in here then.
All right.
All right, Chris. Joshua Cook on the gift.
Boom, just put his name right there.
Henry says, just got 3 signed helmets and 2 footballs by UPS today. All Eagles. You might be my favorite go-to. There we go, Henry. Got a lot of good Eagles in the break room. We just pulled an A.J. Brown on the Ole Miss lid. Let's see. Where do we have Eagles in the room right now, Alex? Eagles.
Well,
Eagles.
Devontae Smith on a triple sign in
Devontae
college.
Smith on a college helmet, on that Bama Heisman helmet. I know there's a Randall Cunningham in the personals.
I mean, we get a lot of Eagles fillers because they have a lot of good players like a Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Still Darius Slay occasionally.
Brandon Graham.
Brandon Graham.
Darren Sproles, who we
Darren
pulled last
Sproles.
night on an Eagles helmet last night. So there you go. All right, so Josh Cook is actually going to get 2 helmets here. Not too shabby. You'll
is-
get the post-it note, right, Alex?
Yeah. Chris is such a
Perfect.
nice guy.
Chris is a super nice guy. I mean, like, authentic helmets alone, Alex, are around $300. With the
Yeah.
autographs, some of those are around $400, $500, $600, $700, some being over $1,000, depending on the player. Even if we were like to absolutely low ball, a helmet and be 300 something. Imagine gifting $300 to a stranger, Alex. I mean, come on, that's really cool. That is really cool. That Kyle Pitts definitely north of 300 too, by the way, just to clarify. But that is a super nice gift out there by Chris Stoddard. Just a nice all-around person.
Yeah.
I like to, though, like, if you think about it, like, these guys were in the break. They earned a chance to get in the break.
Exactly.
Shipping label aside, it's not a freebie. It's guys that came up short. And Chris is, gifting it to the guys that were in the break and came up a little bit short.
Yeah, we're 4 to go in the vault single. Chris,
Okay.
get in there. I don't see him in the single. I know he's in the quad with 2 spots.
And gift some more in there, or
sure,
he can
why
keep
not?
it.
4 to go in the practice squad double and 4 to go in the diamond single.
I know Chris is not going to gift that Terry McLaurin flex.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't.
I also know he's not going to gift this one.
You better not.
No one would gift that one. We did have a Mahomes gifted one time, Alex. It was
Nate Alberts.
Nate Alberts back in his heyday because it was a Lunar Mahomes authentic, and he had like 3 of those already or something, which I thought was crazy because that's, at the time was close to $2,000 in value. Now it's more than $2,000, which speaks to how much these helmets are rising in value, by the way. I mean, with each year, these helmets go up in value for sure. Hey, Barcelona won, Alex. Good job, Barcelona, winning today in soccer. Making me a happy, happy camper. So Alex just said it. The breaks that are close. Let's look at them together here, guys. Let me refresh that link. Excuse me. Let me get a drink here. Holy cow. Say that 3 times fast. Refresh, refresh, refresh. 4 to go in that practice squad double, guys. 25 boxes left. We got 13 headliners, including 12 photoed. No, math is hard. 10 photoed headliners, 3rd time is a charm, and 13 total. Those photoed headliners include Warren Sapp, Deion Sanders, Lawrence Taylor on that slab, Jamar Chase Mini. We got the Roger Staubach Centennial Authentic, Heinz Ward Authentic. How about the AFC North? Joe Green Speed Flex, Joe Thomas Chrome Speed Flex, Herschel Walker, Patrick Peterson also on a Speed Flex. You could get for $100. You snag this Joe Thomas Chrome Flex worth over $1,000. You get the Joe Green as well. We're looking at about $2,000 in autograph value for just $100 in that practice squad double. Come and get it, guys. The college double. Did you make it, Alex?
Of course.
See, that's why you're going to be my teammate. 5 to go in that college double. We have every headliner left but the A.J. Brown, Ray Lewis, and Eddie George. All the flexes left. Saquon, Baker Mayfield, Lawrence Taylor, that insane Steve Smith helmet. Absolutely loaded. That bonus Patrick Mahomes prize still available in there as well. Alex, 5 to go in that college single. You mentioned 4 to go in the vault single and 4 to go in the diamond single. Let's make these happen this show.
Yeah.
Imagine $93. A custom speed flex like this, hydro dipped Redskin military speed flex. This is in the ballpark of $1,500, give or take. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more. Certainly worth over $1,000 for sure. $93 for that helmet. That is a steal. Look at this Calvin Johnson. This is worth even more. One of the best receivers ever. Rare autograph. Mr. Megatron. $93, Alex. The two-tone black and blue with the beautiful silver face mask. I say this, the second most talented receiver to ever play.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jerry Rice, for me, Alex, I stand on longevity for GOAT debates. I give GOAT to Jerry Rice, but the best players in their prime were Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
The best receivers to ever do it. And look at the best visor I've ever seen. Look at that Ray Lewis visor. What is that, like frost? Or what is that? What do you even call that?
Steam.
Steam? That is an incredible visor on that Ray Lewis.
Smoke, steam.
Guys, we have done 1 vault double, and we pulled 2 filler hits.
Yeah.
We're at 24 boxes left. We have 14 headliners, and we have all 5 vault keys. 19 in 24 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key. And there's 12 photoed headliners here. It's a 50% chance at a photoed headliner in that vault break. That is crazy good. The diamond helmets, box for box, the best break in the room, the best bang for your buck. No replicas in here, Alex. All authentic helmets and all awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Trevor Lawrence on that draft day helmet. I'm going to say do not give up on Trevor Lawrence just yet, guys. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, some of these guys, new Geno Smith. He's got a new coach.
He's too talented.
He's got a great receiver in Brian Robinson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can still be a good player.
Yeah, let's get some offensive linemen or get another receiver in there to match up Brian Thomas Jr.
Sure.
Let him cook.
Trevor Lawrence, and even if he doesn't end up being great, one of the best college quarterbacks ever.
Yeah.
Number 1 draft pick for a reason, Trevor Lawrence. Speaking of Lawrence Taylor, the best defensive player ever. Mike Evans on that flash, one of the best receivers ever. That is out there in the diamonds. 8 boxes left, 3 photoed headliners left. So diamond break, 4 to go. Vault single, 4 to go. Those 2 should happen. College single, 5 to go should happen. And then college double, 5 to go. And then practice squad double, 4 to go. So we can get all these done this show. Now 3 to go on that practice squad double. Best case, we do all of them. Worst case, we do at least half of them. Maybe leave 1 or 2 for the guys at 5. But we got to knock out at least some of these. So what would you guys like to knock out? You put it in the chat. Which one do you want to see here this show? We'll go to minimum 5 o'clock. Could be as late as 5:30-ish or so, depending on how busy we are. But there is a 6 p.m. show behind us. So if you want the break right away, get your spots now.
Yeah.
I'm very generous, but not that generous, says Chris. No gifting of speed flexes, which, come on.
Yeah.
Those are $1,000+
Yeah.
I would not give $1,000 to someone in an internet chat, Alex, that I don't know personally.
Yeah. No.
Would you?
No.
Okay.
Nobody's saying Baker's not great. We love Baker. We're just talking about Trevor Lawrence.
No, and what I said to Henry, I actually agree with you. Baker is going to be great. He's already great.
I was going to say, he's already great.
He was top 3 in passing yards and passing touchdowns last year. I was saying that a lot of folks counted Baker Mayfield out. He proved them wrong.
Yeah.
Because Trevor Lawrence do the same thing. And if you're a Baker Mayfield fan, prove it right here in the college break. There's a Baker Mayfield Heisman Trophy helmet. ESPN.com put it on an article, Alex. They put him as the number 2 college quarterback of all time, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
That's what ESPN said. With all their research, all their experience, I don't know about number 2, but I would say certainly top 5, Alex, when it comes to the college game.
Yeah.
It's an awesome Heisman Trophy helmet, Baker Mayfield.
I mean, the thing with Baker, too, is people don't realize he's had a different offensive coordinator every year he's been in the league. You know how hard that is?
Yeah.
Not everyone is blessed with, Tom Brady had Josh McDaniels for how many years? Patrick Mahomes, the offense coordinators
De
don't really
facto
count.
OC.
He's had Andy Reid calling all the plays his whole career. I mean, to be able to do what he's done while having that, it's like Jalen Hurts as well. He's had a different play caller almost every year.
Different offensive coordinator, also different teams for Mayfield. I mean, the Browns, he was with the Panthers, the Rams for a little bit. I think he found his home with the Bucks.
100%. And they paid Baker, rightfully so.
They should.
I mean, so many quarterbacks they wait to pay, like Dallas waited to pay Dak.
The Browns, the Ravens waited to pay Lamar.
Yeah. Lamar was a free agent and nobody wanted him. That's
crazy.
That blew my mind.
Crazy. And this guy's worth every penny Tampa's given him. No doubt about that. Stability is important. Important in life, also important in sports. Colorado says college single would be cool. Yeah, the college single could happen. I think it is 5 to go in the double for the college and 5 to go in the single. Most likely those will go this show. If not this show, definitely the 6 p.m. show for both college boxes. And you know what, Alex? We get the double, we get the single done. We've already done the quad. Just like that, there's 23 boxes left. And then it goes pretty quick. And we have a lot of headliners left in here. Still got Marcus Allen, Steve Smith, Lawrence Taylor to flex, Joe Montana, George Kittle, Barry Sanders, Saquon Barkley flex, Terrell Davis, Tim Brown, also a Heisman helmet. We actually have 2 Heisman Trophy winning receivers in this break.
Oh, yeah.
Ingram, Henry, and Smith. That's Devontae Smith. And then we got the Mike Evans as well in here for sure.
I mean, how many Heisman winners do we have in general? 3 on the 1 helmet, the 2 actual Heisman helmets.
So that's 5.
Plus Barry Sanders, everyone?
He did 6. Yeah, he
6.
won it that year. Didn't go to it, though. He had an exhibition game in Tokyo. Skipped the Heisman ceremony. Didn't care about it. Very humble guy. Didn't care.
Marcus Allen?
Marcus Allen, yep. And I think that's it.
Yeah, Montana didn't win?
No, but Alex, there might be some secondary headliners in here that have won
I'm sure.
Johnny Heisman
Manziel,
trophies.
Maybe Jameis Winston. I did see FSU.
Vince Young?
Vince Young.
Oh, he
Yep,
didn't
good
win a
team.
Heisman. My bad. I'm sorry. He didn't win a Heisman because Reggie Bush won it.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
We
But
need
I
to
always
get
think of
Reggie
how
Bush.
good he was.
We need to get Reggie Bush on USC.
Matt, are you listening?
Does he just not sign anything USC?
We had a slab card of his once.
Yeah, but I'm saying like USC.
Yeah,
helmets.
USC. He probably signs it more now that he got back the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I know he's busy with the Fox football pregame show, but so is Matt Leinart if he signs.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Did Matt Leinart win a Heisman?
He did. Yeah, he won it the year before Reggie Bush, I believe.
So there's
I
another
think it
one.
was Leinart in 04 and Bush in 05, I believe, on the Heisman Trophy. There could be a Nebraska triple sign, could be anything.
Ooh. I don't think Nebraska's on the list.
Oh, they're not? Okay, that's true. 3 spots to go in that practice squad double now, guys. I mean, low-key, one of the best helmets in the room is the Joe Thomas Chrome Flex. We've only had him ever in the break room a handful of times. Again, maybe like 3 or 4 Joe Thomas items in my 3 or 4 years. That's like 1 a year. Have you actually even seen that brown helmet? Is it like the top is more
Orange and
bright
then
and then the bottom is what, more brownish?
Yeah. So it's like a little more orange and then it goes to brown. Like slowly goes into it.
I haven't seen that before. Have you?
Not even on a Jim Brown.
Right? And look at all the inscriptions. The more inscriptions, the more value. NFL Iron Man, 10,363 snaps. What is that? 10-time Pro Bowler, Hall of Fame 23, Dog Pound for Life. What's the other one say? The bottom one?
Something draft day.
Game fishing, gone fishing, Shaq. Gone fishing inside the NBA. I don't know.
Maybe.
So I'm thinking of the draft day movie where the Browns were featured.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
Good movie, just very unrealistic.
You got to go to his party. The quarterback, the Wisconsin quarterback.
I'm not even saying just all the
just trading all the picks.
Just the trade. Well, not okay. The first trade he trades and moves up to number 1. Okay, that's happened plenty of times.
Yeah.
But then he drafts the guy, but then he also trades like 2 more times. It just makes no sense. He gets all of his picks back.
I feel like that was the break room before we instituted the trade policy.
Oh yeah.
That's what that makes me feel like, Alex. Even with the new policy, apparently DeMar Hamlin made his way to 3 different homes in the 9 a.m. show, I heard.
Prayers for DeMar. DeMar, crazy story. He should have never been on the desk.
Rip liked him. And he's a Dolphin fan. It's a cool story.
Obviously it's a cool story, but
yeah, we had a lot of cool helmets.
Unless there's nothing on the desk, he's not making the desk.
No, the desk had like 7 helmets on earlier today, and the last show as well. So get that Joe Thomas, guys. Let's get those breaks. It is 4:46. Here's what we'll do. We'll do the wheel spin at 5 o'clock, unless the jersey break is sold out, which that jersey break is 5 to go. So if you want to be in the wheel spin for the jerseys, get your spots in the next 13 minutes. Earliest we'll go for the show is 5:05. But if a bunch of breaks are 1 or 2 spots to go, we'll keep going. But otherwise, let's get all these sold out by 5:05. That is 18 minutes. 18 minutes, 5 spots in a jersey break, 4 spots in a diamond single, 4 spots in a vault. These are all realistic. 4 spots in a college single, 5 to go in the college double, and then 3 to go in that practice squad double. Almost all the headliners left in college, practice squad, and vault, Alex. Better than a 50% chance of a headliner in all 3. Come and get them, guys. Oh, here we go. Here's a little insight. That's what I thought it said, gone fishing. Brian says last thing on Joe Thomas Speedflex is gone fishing on draft day. He went fishing with his dad instead of attending his draft day. Okay. I mean, that's respect, right? Nothing like fishing with pops. That sounds awesome. Some guys, Alex, don't want the attention. A lot of guys do, but Joe Thomas was the 3rd overall pick. Did not care to be there on the NFL draft. By the way, in case you're wondering, Alex, he played 11 seasons. He made 10 Pro Bowls. His last year was the only time he didn't make the Pro Bowl. Out of 11 seasons, he was a 6-time first-team All-Pro. And he's got the NFL record for most consecutive snaps played, 10,363 snaps in a row. That is wild. Imagine not even like leaving the game. 10,000. I used to umpire, Alex. It's tough. Like he's getting down in that stance the whole time.
Oh yeah.
10,363 snaps. Yeah, the football Iron Man indeed.
All right, I looked up all the trades from draft day.
Okay.
So he's at the 7th spot in the draft. He trades 3 number 1 picks and moves up to number 1. That makes sense. That's logical. That's what
Vontae Mack, baby.
Then he ends up not drafting the quarterback, and then he trades 3 second-round picks for the 6th pick in the draft. No team ever would accept that trade.
Yes.
3 seconds for the 6th pick. And then he says to the so he's drafting 6 now. He says, hey, I want all my picks back, including the 7th, to just move up 1 spot. And then they take it. That's just so unrealistic.
Well, that's why it's called a movie, Alex.
I know, but just, at least make it kind of realistic.
It's a movie.
At least make it kind of realistic.
Not everything is realistic. Like, here's a realistic option for you. Now, is it likely? I'm going to say it's not likely.
0%.
I'm not. No, not that. I'm talking about this. This is realistic. For $98, you want a Patrick Mahomes bedazzled Speedflex. You get an entry in that college single, 240 entries, 1 entry, 1 in 240 chance. You buy 30 entries in college, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win Mahomes.
The only thing realistic about it was when he traded 3 seconds for the 6th pick, it was with the Jags. And that's just, the Jags don't make a trade.
Bad business.
But, I mean, that would never happen.
Boy.
Too much.
You remind me of my mom. She criticizes stuff because she's like, that's not realistic. I'm like, what? It's a movie. It's a show.
Yeah, but
for sure.
If you're going to make a movie about the NFL, you got to.
I got you.
It's a little different.
That's fair. Eric says, is George Kittle, the Iowa helmet, and Justin Jefferson helmet still available on the practice squad? So George Kittle in the college series, Eric, is very much available. Full-size, authentic Iowa lid. The Justin Jefferson in the practice squad did get pulled our last show, my man. So get your spots so you can win. Actually, you're talking about the George Kittle helmet. There's only 4 spots to go in the college single, Eric. If the break is at 3 or less, it's going to fill right away. You get 1 spot in here for $98. You can get the George Kittle helmet and the bedazzled Speed Flex Patrick Mahomes. So, up to you, Eric. Are you an Iowa fan? That's like a kind of niche fandom. You know who's from Iowa, Alex?
Who's that?
Messi. My dog.
Oh.
Yeah, we picked them up in Iowa.
The only famous person I can think of is, I think maybe he just went to the college, but
Who's that?
from that 70s show.
Kelso?
Yeah.
Kelso.
Why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden?
Ashton
Kutcher.
Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. Because for game day, the only Iowa person they can ever get is Ashton Kutcher.
Brad Pitt went to Mizzou.
There you go. That's
John
a good
Hamm?
one. John Hamm, man.
Yeah.
You got the actors.
John Hamm actually does ads for the university.
Boom.
He does,
How about
those
that?
national ads. He's in
Yeah.
them. The best ad is where, they have him. It's MIZZOU.
Yeah.
He says MIZ for life.
Ooh,
And
there
John
you go.
Hamm. He's
That's
a
good
very,
one.
very vocal
Yeah.
Mizzou supporter, John Hamm. Brad
it.
Pitt doesn't give it reps as much, but John Hamm gives us all the love.
Their Pitt's got other stuff.
he's a little bit busier with other ventures. That's because John Hamm's a big St. Louis sports fan,
you go.
Mizzou fan. He does a lot of
More interested probably just in sports. Brad Pitt doesn't seem like he's probably just that
No.
interested in sports. He's Brad Pitt.
He's Brad Pitt. He doesn't have to be interested in sports. So, guys, 35 of you watching, what would you guys like to get done this show? Again, I mentioned it earlier, 3 spots to go in the practice squad double, 5 to go in the college double. We got 4 to go in the college single. We got 4 to go in the vault, 4 to go in the diamond. Which one are you guys getting this show? Otherwise, all of those will be for the night show if you guys don't get these knocked out soon.
Eric, I don't have you in the college or the practice squad, I don't believe.
Do you have an order number, Eric?
Yeah, I got Jeff, Sean, Christian, Tom in the college.
I don't see him in abandoned checkouts either.
Unless it's other than
He usually goes by his name, Eric,
Yeah.
too. So you are not in those breaks, my man. At least not yet. Maybe he's looking forward to the future, Alex. I'm not sure. But we don't have you in there yet, Eric. So, practice squad. Let's talk about the practice squad real quick when it comes to ratios, Alex. So, we've done how many practice squads this show? So, Bradley Williams, Chris was in the break 4 times. Alex changed it to Joshua Cook for the order number because
Yeah.
Chris gifted it to
Gifted it to him.
Joshua Cook. So,
good looking out, but he gifted it to him.
yes, he gifted it to him. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in just so that no one else says this. It was a gift to Joshua Cook, Bradley Williams. He says, oh, my bad.
All good.
I know you have it in the winner sheet. I'll just change
Yeah.
it so that
Yeah, I got it.
no one else says it. So you're good. All right, so let's talk about the practice squad real quick. We've done how many practice squads? Have we done any this show,
Not
Alex?
this show, no.
None this show. All right, so 3 spots to go. We got... Is that the one they just bought into?
That was just a jersey.
Jersey. Okay, so 3 spots to go in the practice squad double. We have in here, Alex, 25 boxes left and 13 headliners. We have 3 secondary headliners, which talk about the NFC North. Aaron Jones, Devin Hester. We got Jackson Smith and the Jigba in the NFC West. And we have 10 photoed headliners in 25 boxes. 40% chance at a photoed headliner. And let's see. I believe they're all authentic helmets that are left. Jamar Chase and Mini, obviously. But the Jay Jettas is gone. The helmets left, Roger Staubach, Hines Ward, Joe Green, Joe Thomas, Herschel Walker, Patrick Peterson. All authentics with the Joe Green, Joe Thomas, and Patrick Peterson being speed flexes.
Oh, yeah.
You can win yourself 2 flexes with 1 spot. Joe Green, Joe Thomas, 2,000-ish in autograph value, give or take, for $100. That is quite the bargain, right? Quite the bargain on that practice squad. 3 spots left. If you want headliner ratios, how about the vault break, Alex?
Yeah.
4 to go in the single. We got 24 vault boxes left now. 14 headliners, 5 vault keys, 19 in 24 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key. That means, Alex, only 5 boxes left in the series don't have a vault key or a headliner in them. That is crazy.
That's ridiculous.
The 300, 200, and 100 are all still left. So all the flexes left. You can double up with the Rob Gronkowski flex, Josh Allen authentic, Joe Namath authentic. You can double up with the Terry McLaurin flex and the Strahan Tuck and Numenora authentic, Joe Montana, Marshall Faulk in the NFC West. And how about this Megatron helmet? I absolutely love this speed flex. That thing is absolutely sick in that vault. 4 spots to go. Here's the Ray Lewis with the sick visor. That is a very, very clean lid. The best visor ever. 19 in 24 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key for sure. Shoe Dog wants the college. 4 to go in the single and 5 to go in the double. All the flexes left. The bonus prize Mahomes, the bedazzled crystallized speed flex, the Saquon flex, the Lawrence Taylor flex, the Heisman Trophy speed flex. I love those.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, Barry Sanders, more than 2,600 rushing yards in a season. The best college season I've ever seen, Alex, for Barry Sanders. So everything is left in here except for Eddie George, Ray Lewis, and A.J. Brown. So come and get them, guys, in the Game Day series. We're doing the wheel spin in a couple minutes for the jersey break. If we don't have some serious action, we'll hop off as early as 5:05 here. Extremely busy early show, Alex.
Oh, popped off.
Extremely busy. This show was decent enough up until about 4:30.
We had the college.
The last 30 minutes, only a handful of orders, guys. So if no serious action goes down, we'll hop off at 5:05 at the earliest.
Yeah, the series are there. The college is great. The vault is loaded. No reason. Same with the practice squad.
It's not for a lack of headliners, Alex. That's for
lack
sure.
of headliners or speed flexes.
So I can just take this jersey wheel spin list. I'll give them a couple minutes. If that jersey break does close by 5 o'clock, we'll put you in the wheel spin. Otherwise, Chase wheel spin coming up for the jerseys. Probably the most likely one is the practice squad double. It's the closest. It's 3 spots to go. Let's get that knocked out this show.
Let's get it done.
Get it done, guys. I want to knock out at least one of these that is super duper close. At least one. So, who's going to get them? 3 spots to go. I'm going to drop that link in. Practice squad double. 3 spots left, Alex. Today's been fire, says Tanya. So many good ones, right? That is correct, Tanya. And there's more good ones to be had. That's what's great. All the fire at noon. Decent amount of fire this show. And there's going to be more fire to end the show and more fire tonight at 6 as well. It never stops.
Never.
It never stops in the break room. Every single day, there's so many amazing autographed, authenticated helmets coming through our break room. Let's do the wheel spin, guys, for the jersey break. Top name is getting a gift card here. Andy jersey break. All right. 3, 4, 5, and 6. It is Nicholas Crane. Actually, it's 11 clicks, excuse me, right? Yeah, it was 6 in the early show. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. My bad. It is Christian Troud.
There we go.
Congrats, Christian. Let me know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, I'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you're getting on the gift card. 96 for the last spin. 96. Are you out there, Sir Christian? I hate to sign off with breaks 3 spots to go, Alex. So, guys, don't make me be that guy. Let's get that practice squad done in the next 4 minutes here. We get it down to like 1 to go. I'll stay on for these guys. But if we're still 3 left or 4 left on all those breaks, Alex, we'll hop off here in a few minutes. 4 minutes. Christian, I'm starting on 1, brother. Let's see here. Pretty good, Alex. Hey, man. 3 wheel spins I've done today. They're all over 70.
Man.
The lowest of the day, $71.
Yeah.
I don't know. My job might be on the line with all this money we're giving away here.
I know, right?
Job just might be on the line. And Jeff August dropping the Michaels public service message.
Look at that.
So the cases for helmets, bats, and jerseys for all the awesome autograph memorabilia you guys win here in the break room. So we do have 1 order coming in. It was Isaac Williams.
And the jerseys.
And the jerseys, just a little bit late. That chase wheel spin is closed. Mr. Common, what's left in the vault? Honestly, clapping cheeks, my man, everything. Except for Emmitt Smith. The vault has, this is kind of crazy, 24 boxes left.
Oh,
we have
man.
12 photoed headliners. Every helmet here is left except for Emmitt Smith. 12 and 24 chance at a photoed headliner. McLaurin, Megatron, Ray Lewis flexes. We have 2 secondary headliners left. Nico and Jamal Charles. That's 14 and 24. And we have all 5 vault keys with the bonus gift cards. So, a lot of goodies left there, Mr. Cheeks. Did someone just buy into something big, Alex?
No, just jerseys.
Where are the jerseys at? That one will happen. 1 to go. So let's make sure we get that practice squad, that vault closed up, so that jersey break is not the last break of this show. Otherwise, those will be left over for the guys tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know Steven's also not feeling the best. I don't know if Mike or Steven will host tonight. We'll talk to him after the show, but it's going to be a Mike and Steven duo tonight. Megatron is hands down the best, says Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Tanya. I think that's the best helmet currently in the break room, other than this one, obviously.
Yeah.
Which needs to happen in that college break. Would you agree, Alex?
I would. I'm a big fan of Megatron.
Yeah.
I love that helmet.
And the helmet is awesome. The black and the blue tone at the bottom. That is very, very sick.
Got the Megatron inscription. Lions Alt logo. Very nice.
That's one of the most fitting nicknames. Like, I always think, like, for me, I'm not even saying best nickname. I'm talking about most fitting. It's either Megatron or the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Like, the perfect nickname that just makes sense, Alex, right?
That's right.
Are we sold out on that jersey break?
Yeah, we're doing a jersey.
All right, jersey break coming up, guys. Could be the last break of the 3 p.m. show. Unless you guys close up that practice squad, that vault, that college. A lot of breaks that are close. You guys close them up, we'll break them. Otherwise, you have to wait till 6 p.m. when the guys get in here at 6 p.m. We do have a brief break between shows. Let the guys reset. Typically, that can happen anywhere between 5 and 5:30. If we're super busy, about 5:45 is the cutoff. But if those breaks don't fill up, we'll hop off here in about 5 minutes or so. So, Jeff, maybe that's something we do in the future. Make our own cases for stuff. But right now, with the 700, 800 boxes a week, our primary worry is getting enough speed flexes for you guys. But that could be something we do in the future.
Yeah.
Drop me a box number for the jerseys. The hoodies are cool, though. Come on. Look at how good we look in these hoodies, Alex. These hoodies are, I like the hoodies.
They're the best.
I like the hoodies. I will say, oh, hold on, this is still up. As far as branding goes, the hoodies are a smarter strategy because if you guys wear the hoodies, people see them outside. The cases, they only see if they come to your house. But if you guys will buy the cases, that could be something we consider in the future. Apple makes its most money on I know, because their chargers always stop working, Jeff. I know.
Well, that's just also because people lose their chargers.
That too.
You're not going to lose a case.
You're not going to lose a case. And you're not going to lose it. Well, you could lose a hoodie, but it's a little harder to lose. It's usually on you, Alex, right?
Yeah.
So Joshua George, Eric Rep, Thomas Curley, Jody Grider, Isaac Williams, and Rich Kelly. 20 seconds, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to the wheel for our box number in Los jerseys. I think we have everything but 3. We did 1 jersey break. It was 3. All right, the wheel it is, Alex. No one's called a box. We'll let the wheel pick. Comment, you should send me yours so I can put your name on it. You're talking about the cases? I have some memorabilia personally, not a ton, Alex, but I have mine on shelves. So I think I'm good for now, but if I ever do need that, I'll let you know. You'll be the first person I'll let know, Tanya. I got a few authentic helmets in my PC, Alex, and they're up on my shelves. But thank you for thinking of me, Tanya, for sure. Do appreciate you. All right, Joshua down the Rich. Good luck, guys. The number was 7. 7, Alex. Oh, my hoodie. Oh, wait. Oh, you want to custom put my name on the hoodie? We could do... What, do you make custom hoodies, Tanya? That sounds kind of cool. I thought she's saying that she's putting on a list of buy 2, get 1 free or something for the Michaels. Does she custom make hoodies, Alex?
Maybe.
That sounds awesome. I actually might take her up on that. Jody Grider, you've got the NFC North. NFC South is Isaac Williams. Joshua George has the NFC East. Rich Kelly has the NFC West. Isaac Williams, AFC North, AFC South. Thomas Curley, AFC East. And Eric Rapp, AFC West. Let's hoping it's a wrap on this break with an Eric win. We got ourselves the guy that bought the most spots in this break, Isaac Williams.
There you go.
How about a former Pro Bowl lefty quarterback? The nice-looking teal jersey, Mark Brunell, Alex.
Beautiful.
That is a nice, nice jersey. Former 3-time Pro Bowler, led the league in passing yards one season. Number 8 for Isaac. Very cool. Part of those early Jaguar teams. The new organization, guys like Mark Brunell, Fred Taylor, Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell. They had such a good squad back then. Very nice, Isaac. Very nice indeed on the Brunell jersey. I will talk about hit of the show, Alex. It is a last call for orders, guys. Did we get close, Alex? Are we sold out?
No, just the jersey spot.
Okay, so I think we'll let the guys at 6 tackle some of these breaks. If you are pulling out your credit card, making a last-minute purchase, I will gladly stay on the air and let you guys knock out those breaks. But if you're not pulling out that credit card, just keep in mind it'll be about 45, 50 minutes until the 6 p.m. show. Yeah, Peter Baugh, Mizzou grad. I used to cover Mizzou basketball. Bob says, comment, I just said hello to Peter Baugh, your fellow Mizzou grad, riding up the elevator here at MSG. He writes for the Athletic for the Rangers. I know him a little bit. I can't say I'm super close with him, but he was a local newspaper writer when I was a TV sports reporter anchor in Columbia. I did play basketball with him once because one of the guys at the other TV station, also a Mizzou grad, he would organize a basketball game between all the local sports media. So,
there we go.
From the little bit I know, Peter seems like a nice guy for sure. Obviously, very talented because Mizzou grads are talented. I'm sorry, Alex. There's a little thing in Columbia, Missouri media, whether it's the local newspaper, the TV station, the radio stations, they all love to hire Mizzou grads.
Yeah.
So 90% of the local media in town all went to Mizzou.
There you go.
So that's how it goes. Just got home, threw up a bunch of UA boxes, need to stop drinking at night. threw up on the UA boxes. Shoe Dog.
Oh no!
Come on, Shoe Dog. Not on the boxes. Oh, Shoe. Hopefully there was no helmets inside.
It happens, man. It happens.
Man. I don't know if I needed to know that, Alex. Now I'm just picturing him throwing up on our poor UA boxes. Shoe Dog. Let's talk here to the show, Alex. So this one obviously has not come out yet.
I'll go with the
Ray Lewis, I agree.
Yeah.
The 305 on that clean Miami College authentic. Ray Lewis. Very, very fresh. I'm going to go Eddie George second.
I like the Buckeyes. I like
Yeah,
that,
the
black
Buckeyes are
Buckeyes
cool.
helmet. I'll agree.
And this is a very, very clean lid with the Buckeyes. Then number 3, I'm going to go the A.J. Brown Ole Miss helmet.
That works.
My Porsche threw up a bunch of them. What do you mean? Oh, my Porsche? Like a Porsche car or like a porch? I'm confused now. Not on them. I got you. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Treat the boxes with respect, right, Alex? Treat the boxes with respect. Let's see here. Refreshing one final time. Not looking like we're sold out or 1 or 2 spots to go. So, Alex, I'll give you the floor. Final thoughts on the show this afternoon?
Phenomenal noon show. Solid 3 p.m. show, but phenomenal day overall. Even the morning show was on fire.
The morning show
You
was
guys
good
have been
as well.
attacking all day today. Keep it going for the night show. Let's try and get this college knocked out. See who wins this sick Patrick Mahomes helmet. But also don't forget to attack the vault with the Calvin Johnson.
Vault is loaded. All the headliners but one. The college still got the Mahomes out there. A lot of great stuff. Alex, great job co-hosting, producing as always. Terrific job to Alex. Even more terrific job to the customers. The best customers in the business, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for chatting. You guys are the best in the business. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. Every single day, 6 a.m. now. Not 6 a.m., 9 a.m., Alex.
There you go.
9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. I got 6 in my mind. 6 p.m. show is next. 6 p.m. Central Time. Ultimate Autographs, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels every single day here in the break room. Get those spots on ultimateautographs.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 6. You'll see the guys when, Alex?
I'll be back, I think, Monday, actually.
Monday.
I'll be back Monday.
So I think we have another swapper. I think Robbie, you said?
Yeah, Robbie's going to do the 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, so Alex should be back Monday at noon. Have a great, great night, guys. I got volleyball to get to. Got a spike on some people, Alex.
Man. Watch out.
Maybe we get 10 points, hopefully, out of 21. We'll see. But I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night, guys.